What's up, gang? Jason Emma here from the Movie Mix. Hey, it's the weekend, and I want to give you guys a few movie updates before moving into next week on our regular movie news and rumors, things like that. We do have some really good updates coming next week, so please be paying attention. But these are just sort of smaller ones that I thought we would just talk about really quick all together. All right, let's talk Nobody 2. The first film was awesome, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, so I was stoked when I heard a sequel was coming. This is John Wick for us middle-aged dads, right? And it was fun as hell. Director Tim Gianjanto, and I hope I'm saying that right, has confirmed that Part 2 is wrapped principal photography. Bob Odenkirk, Christopher Lloyd, and Connie Nielsen are all returning, and we now know Sharon Stone is going to be playing the bad guy in this movie. No word on official release date yet, but I'm guessing earlier mid-2025. Life of Chuck, the Mike Flanagan film adaptation of the Stephen King story starring Tom Hiddleston, Karen Gillan, and Mark Hamill. This was just picked up by Neon. Now, this isn't a horror film. This is more in the line with King stories like Shawshank or Green Mile. But all the reviews thus far have been fantastic, and it just won the People's Choice at the Toronto International Film Festival. Now, I've read the story this is based on, and I dig Flanagan's stuff, so I'm looking forward to it. Expect a summer theatrical release from Neon on this film. Word is out that Alan Tudyk, who I think most of us love, is going to have a role in James Gunn's upcoming Superman film. Now, we aren't 100% sure what that role is going to be, but he's also going to be voicing Dr. Phosphorus in the upcoming Creature Commandos animated series. So it's very likely we're going to see a live-action version of Dr. Phosphorus. I can say this because it's been confirmed that Frank Grillo, who is going to be reprising the role of Rick Flag Sr. in Creature Commandos, is also going to be playing the live-action version in Superman, so, it's a pretty good chance. James Cameron was speaking to Empire recently about the future of the Terminator franchise. Now, personally, I actually enjoyed Dark Fate, and I feel like it got a bum rap, but hey, movies are subjective, so, we're all welcome to our opinion. Anyway, Cameron told Empire that he believes there is a future for the Terminator series, and he thinks he knows the solution to give this whole franchise a little gas. Here's what he said. This is the moment when you jettison everything that is specific to the last 40 years of Terminator, but you live by those principles. You get too inside it, and then you lose a new audience because the new audience care much less about that stuff than you think they do. That's the danger, obviously, with Avatar as well, but I think we've proven that we have something for new audiences. Now, basically what he's saying here is it might be time to ditch the old storyline regarding John and Sarah Connor and move on to something else. Yes, it's a risky move, but to me it's one that makes sense. That story was told, and they keep pushing it a little bit further and a little bit further, and some of it starts to unravel, and it started to take away from everything our characters had experienced in those previous movies. So we've sort of seen the end of Skynet, so maybe a new AI entity takes over and kind of takes its place. We could have new characters introduced, a different story within the same universe. That might work. If we're able to push aside those preconceived assumptions of what this film is going to be and just let it be its own thing. Anyway, just a few updates. Please make sure you've subscribed, and we will have more movie news for you here on the Movie Mix real soon. And until then, stay awesome, guys.